got original AM Mustang radio. Now this is it's actually a 64. That's the date on it, but it's good. It will fit all kinds. So it's going in a 65. This was in the car when he bought it. It's in excellent shape. It cleaned up beautiful. And we've done a full Aurora Design conversion. Once you put it in, the only way you'd know any difference is the numbers. But I don't blame him. I'd keep it too, because most times it's hard to find one in that good a shape. And we've done a full Aurora Design conversion on it. I can't even speak this afternoon. It's got AM and FM stereo. Got a little stereo light over here and the operating LED here. Auxiliary in, which is automatic. It's got 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel. Pre-outs on it if you want to add a sub. And we put one in a 65 here not long ago. It had a sub, and boy, it kicked butt. It was even convertible. Like it. But it sounds good. Right now you're on FM. It's got a USB port that comes with this harness and a thumb drive. This will charge your phone, play thumb drive. It'll have the video on it, music on it. Auxiliary in right above here. You'll get a male-to-male cord with it, like that. Your wiring harness has got the original plugs back on it. That way all you got to do is plug in your light, your power, and then run the rest of your wires to your speakers. Bluetooth, hand-free phone calls, voice command, voice assistant. Now I done one for this guy about 4 years ago, and this is gonna have so much more than what we done then, because this is the new 2.8. It's got voice command, voice assistance, which is neat in AM radio. It will scan stations for you, and we're just gonna run it in and play a little bit on it right now.
Last year,
all your push button presets still work like they always did.
Atlanta-based company says it's already preparing for a busy holiday season.
And anytime you want to know where you're at, now we're on FM. Anytime you want to know where you're at, just tap that button.
FM 89.5.
That's voice ID. You want to go to AM, just turn it off and right back on. Takes you to AM radio.
So the single is
AM 650.
AEP, we just mean
off and right back on, takes you right back to FM.
Shipping, including the delivery of vaccines. The company says
now, if you want to put it in the scanning mode, you can let it find a station for you by taking this. You can push 4 quick times that'll go into it, or you can do it.
Scanning for stations.
Now it's going to start scanning for stations without the needle moving, and I'm going to show you how to lock on a station, and even find it on a dial if you want to preset it.
To an industry survey. And then there are the buyers.
You can do this going down the road so you're not fooling with the radio.
Let me tell you where the...
To protect himself and his patients.
Do not fool with your radio while you're driving. Do not text while you're driving.
In which to keep them.
Do not.
He just clocked me from behind. He came around, sucker punch. He came around from behind and hit me right here. Boom. And thankfully I didn't.
So you like that song there, or you like that station, you want to lock on it one time.
Station hold.
When she says that, you can find it by moving the dial, and now you're going to come up on it. There it is. Pull out a preset it, and save it that way. That's how that works. That's my favorite station. For some reason, they're not kicking out good today, but I like it. I like that music. You have fader and balance built in your toner. You also have loudness and EQ built in it. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to get in the fader. That's wide open treble. There's bass. Just take this little push button. I ain't on that station good. They ain't coming in too good.
Hang it around their neck. I have for you.
I don't like that.
Now, he's not making any promises.
Let's go into fader.
Luckily, though,
take this push button, push it one quick time, and hold it down. 1, 2.
Fader adjust.
Go to your toner control. There's your front speakers. There's your backs. That little pop you're hearing is the dead air in it.
Spend more than domestic.
That means the center of that pot.
President, LA Tourism and Convention Board. And while he appreciates the Biden
Stop, she'll set it.
caution,
Fader set.
There you
the
go.
most lucrative travelers
Now
is
balance.
holding back
It's a
LA.
Mustang, you might have door speakers in. Twice, hold down.
Balance adjust.
Go back
Another
to your
tour
fader.
guide named Jazz Ja runs
Right
a
side,
company
left
called
side.
Tour.
When you find what you want, you just stop.
Foreigner who book a wide experience.
She'll set it for you.
Besides the Hollywood history.
Balance set.
There it is. Now you're back on treble and bass.
But for now, domestic travelers are keeping.
Now we won't go into loudness. We're going to set up an EQ, and you'll do the same thing for your speakers in your car if you want to use it. Or you can just leave it off. It sounds good even without it, but this is for the people that really like to get a better sound. Let's find some music.
Okay.
Oh, why Murphy not coming in good? Might be my antenna. Might be time for me to change my antenna. Alright, we're gonna get into setting it up. Here we go. Easy to do with the push button. You can also do it up here. Just read your instructions. All the quick guides show you how to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Loudness on.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it.
EQ on. EQ adjust.
Now we're gonna punch it.
Treble adjust 0.
Go to our toner. We set our treble up on our EQ where we want it. Right there, she'll set it for you.
Treble set plus 4 dB.
Push it.
Treble
Push it.
adjust. Mid adjust
Mids?
0 dB.
I don't like a lot of mids. Right there, let her set it.
Mid set plus 2 dB.
Push it.
Mid adjust
Push it.
plus bass adjust 0 dB.
Now we set our bass up on our speakers.
Inside the walls of an old
Bass set 0
Now we're going to set our loudness up for when you turn it on.
Bass adjust. Loudness adjust plus 12 dB.
of escape in their heads. As if it was God, maybe the devil had finally shown.
Loudness set plus 10 dB.
Subwoofer.
Loudness
If you got one plugged in, we can set it.
0 dB.
For battered and desperate and dying men, it's out in the glaring sun. Each one of them knowing that in the end.
Subwoofer set plus 2 dB.
Crossover. Let's set our crossover up.
adjust plus crossover adjust 120 hertz.
I like it a little on the back side.
And one of them knew that it baked and sealed.
About right there.
It was pulled from the ground.
Crossover set 85 hertz.
And teens
Now you're back on tone. Now she'll come on there in a minute and verify it, but it's already set. It gives you a chance to go back in. Anytime you want to back up to something, just hit it twice. Once, go forward.
And I feel like the 95.
There we go. For some reason my antenna,
EQ set.
They stopped there to rest. As one took his place.
I'm going to redo my antenna again. I plug it in and out of radio so much.
He knew the mistake he had made. He followed on foot. He went over the mountain.
So you can run it like that and leave it, or you can turn it off and turn it on when you're in your car by yourself and you like to jam out, or you can turn it off and just don't even worry about it.
Life to live.
Alright, let's turn it off.
Battered and desperate and died.
We'll use this time, turn it off. Back it up a little bit, go 1, 2, 3.
EQ on.
Again, 1, 2, 3.
Loudness off. EQ off.
Now you're back to normal. So we'll cut it back on here in a minute. Alright, we're going to do auxiliary in. pull out your male-to-male cord. You might have somebody get in your Mustang and want to say, here, listen to this. Now this deal here, these new phones don't have headphone out jacks, but you can get these off eBay or your phone store. It gives you a charging port and a headphone jack. And I show that because a lot of people call and go, where do you get that? Bring your music up and just hit play. I got some crazy stuff. Now, anytime you're on auxiliary in, little lights on green, we'll go back to radio. Just take that device and turn it off. And that's what's neat. If you got a satellite radio, you don't even have to unplug it if you don't want to. In 20 seconds, if you don't touch your radio, it'll automatically switch back over. We're going to let it do that. But if you don't want 20 seconds of dead air, just turn it off and back on like you're cycling from AM to FM. It remembers. There it is. Switch back over. Now we're going to run our Bluetooth in. Now this thing, it'll take multiple devices. It'll always pick number one. There's two ways to do it. Hold that down until she comes on to help you out, or turn the volume up twice. Go to your settings, Bluetooth. Hold it down.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
Got it on my phone, just tap on it. She'll tell you when it's done.
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
Alright, we're connected up. Now you can just go to music, hit play, lay your phone down, it'll go start playing your music, or hit off and it'll go back to radio. But you also have a built-in mic right here, and you get an extra mic, so you can do voice commands while you're driving. You can put this thing up so you don't get no big old fat ticket. Or wreck, one of the two. Let's do a voice command. We're going to take it right there and we're going to turn it up twice, or hold this down. Hold this down, bring our phone up. Play music. So you don't really have to look at your phone. You want to advance your music, you can go here once. You can do it here, back up, go forward. You can do it with the push buttons. Now I'm going to turn the EQ on so you can hear the difference.
Loudness off. EQ off.
I said the wrong.
Loudness on.
Back in the floor and you slam
Balance adjust.
that door swing face. Ain't no angel.
Balance set.
1, 2, 3.
Loudness on.
1, 2, 3.
EQ on.
Ooh, you gotta let me in the midnight hour. If you want that sunshine flower, yeah, wise man knows. You gotta learn
It definitely makes a difference.
you want the rose. Well,
Now, if a phone call comes in, like the one that you had before, didn't do that. Phone call comes in, she'll come on and say incoming call. All you do is tap this once to answer your call, turn the needle up one click. When you're done, let it hang up, go back doing what you're doing. End the call, down, twice on the push button.
you gotta love the thorns if you want the
Let's do a voice command. Let's go back to radio.
You gotta love me bitter if you
Oh,
want me sweet.
let's do it here.
Assume me sleeping in these tangled sheets. Gotta love.
Stop music. Put it in pause, right back to radio.
To prevent young non-smokers starting to use
Now let's
them.
do another little test.
Smoking should not.
There we go. Turn it off. Once you do the initial pair up, we want to make sure when you get in your Mustang, you got your phone with you, that it finds it And if you're screaming music, it's going to right back to where you had it. That's what we want it to do.
Church on the
Radio.
weekend, but they were like Isaac Newton, were their
Bluetooth connected.
Jesus.
Right back where I had it. Turn it off. You don't even have to do a voice command. It'll cycle back around. It just takes a little longer when you turn it off and on. Do a voice command is pretty quick.
If you remember from
Right back to where we had it.
Boyle's Law was such a devoted follower of Jesus that
Thumb
he
drive.
wrote a book called The Christian Virtuoso.
Go straight to it. Same way on it, operating your thumb drive. Up. Up. Twice to back up or repeat. Now we went up on volume to summons our phone up. Go down on volume, hold this 1 second, put it in pause. 1 second, put it in pause, cycle back around the radio. I got the hiccups. 1 second, right back to it. Volume, down twice, put it in pause, right back to radio. Down twice, back to the thumb drive. It's the original Ford Mustang. 64, 65, 66, it'll fit them all. Polished up, cleaned up, and it turned out real nice. Full conversion. Everything's labeled for you. Oh, excuse me, and I appreciate you letting me do it for you. Thank you.